Sin. Sin, it's such a hateful word, such an ugly word, right? You know, what some puritanical stick-in-the-mud, pain-in-the-ass people might consider to be a sin could be to the rest of us just a wonderful, delicious pleasure. I don't know, 7 deadly sins. Why not rename? Why don't we call it the 7 delicious pleasures? What do you think, my little loves? Love. Let me tell you about love. Okay, you know what? So after me and Pops had that little tiff in that boring as hell theme park they call heaven, I'm gonna level with you. I really started to see what love was in a completely different light. I mean, honestly, who needs it? Biochemically, it is no different than eating large quantities of chocolate. Me personally, I prefer lust. So let's go ahead and talk about lust. What do you think, baby? I mean, I feel toys. It's primal, it's visceral, and it definitely is my favorite sin. It makes every nerve ending in your body ache, shake, quake, and quiver. And when you can't find someone to indulge in lust with, well, this is the next best thing. Sticky Fingers from Francesca Bianchi. This is a soulful, sweet, sticky, leather-laced tryst that you've been looking for. It's that bed-quaking, earth-shattering moment with an oral nature. I mean, take a look at the bottle for beauty's sake. This is absolutely fantastic. Just smelling it sends shivers down my spine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like a moment to myself. So, get out of here. I want to tell you a little story about 2 brothers. You may have heard of them, Cain and Abel. One day, father came to the brothers and he asked them each for a sacrifice. Abel, who was the tender of the herd, the keeper of beasts, brought forth his best bull, plunged his blade into the heart of the bull, laid him upon his altar, set him aflame, and the smoke rose to Father's eyes, and Father smiled upon Abel's sacrifice. Cain, the keeper of the fields, the tender of the harvest, was not to be outdone by little brother. He gathered up his finest costus root, his most plentiful patchouli leaf, and his most beautiful rose, placed them upon his altar, set them aflame, and the smoke rose to Father's eyes. But Father was not pleased. Cain became angry, and that anger in turn became rage, and in that rage bore wrath. And with that wrath, Cain took Abel's blade, plunged it deep into his brother's heart, dragged his still corpse to his altar, and set it aflame. And when the smoke rose to the heavens, Father was pleased with Cain's sacrifice. Bull's blood. In that sweet, agonizing, wrath-filled moment, Cain became the world's first murderer, and he paved the way for a whole lot of you treacherous talking monkeys. Bravo, Cain. Bravo. Cheers to wrath. What? A little bit of this. Oh, this is gonna be fantastic. Oh yeah. Oh, I almost forgot the chocolate sauce. Shit. Everybody knows that I love chocolate. Oh yeah. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, are you still here? There's nothing wrong with self-indulgence, right? Gluttony my ass. I say eat what you want. Matter of fact, eat everything. Just take it all in. As far as I go, I can thank Pops for the fact that angels don't gain weight. 'Cause I mean, come on. This is friggin' awesome. You know, if you want to be a little gluttonous, have at it. Go for it. I do know that there are some of you that go a different route. You're on the keto shit. But you know what? You can still indulge, my friends. You want some of that sweetness? Let me introduce you to some. This is Wicked Good from Gallagher. Emphasis on the wicked. Chocolate, Madagascar vanilla, chocolate, tonka bean, chocolate. I mean, it is bloody fantastic. Oh, that is so good. It's kind of good enough to eat, to be honest with you. All right, that might have been a bad idea. Oh, that's terrible. That was stupid. I'm never gonna do that again. I mean... When you work hard for what you have, there is no reason in this whole entire universe that you should not hold on to it tightly. Have any of you talking pigs tried to pick up a bottle of Dior Homme Parfum? It is absolutely impossible. I fought fang and claw to get my little mitts on this bottle. Why in my beautiful hell should I share it with the likes of you? Does that mean I'm greedy about it? You can bet your ass. The soft, creamy orris, the woodiness, the leather, everything about this is fantastic. That whole rule, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. I don't care if you covet your neighbor's wife. In fact, I encourage it. But covet my Dior Homme Parfum? Piss off. Share this with you? I would much rather rip out your entrails with my fangs. Entrails. Damn it, now I'm hungry. You know, I never really understood the idea of envy. I mean, yeah, Dad loved you talking monkeys more than he loved the rest of us, but I got over it. And then when I laid my eyes on the glory that is the Atelier Des Ors line, oh, I began to see green. But it was then that I realized the color of envy isn't green. The color of envy is gold. I mean, look at this. This is glorious. Those beautiful golden flakes floating around in that beautiful golden juice. I ordered some more. I fell in love with these so much that I ordered more bottles. Oh, that's right. I have more. Who's envious now, bitches? You know, it's gotta be rough. It has to make you tired. It has gotta be downright exhausting being a human. I don't blame you if you take a little bit of me time. If you relax a bit, if you lay around, kick your feet up, Netflix and chill. Don't think of resting as being slothful. Think of it as meditation. Aroma M, Geisha O-Cha. This creates such a great aura of relaxation. Citrus and green tea centers you, calms your mind. Spray it on. Lay back. Close your eyes. Self-care is extremely important, my friends. You're not being slothful. You're being mindful. Now let's all lay back and relax. You know, Dad used to say that my number one downfall, pun intended, was pride. We were glorious, beautiful legions in heaven. What isn't there to be proud of? Well, that time was years ago. And since then, I've found pride in other things. Mr. Hans Hendley released a fragrance by the name of Bloodline. I was intrigued, to say the least. It was extraordinarily limited, and your good friend Lou here missed out. But as luck would have it, he scraped together a few small bottles for those of us that weren't able to get in on the full release. And we got ourselves a nice smaller decant. And I have to say that this I am very proud of. This reeks of pride. Hand-produced oils, handmade fragrance, hard work, blood, sweat, and tears of generations, literally, poured into this fragrance. What isn't there to be proud of with this? That glorious, smoky, sweet cedar, and hardly any of you little humans own any of this. Yes, I am extraordinarily proud of this, and it goes without saying that unfortunately for yours truly, Mr. Hans Hendley does favors for no one, not even for the Prince of Darkness. Be careful how you misbehave, children. Be careful what you do, and be careful how you act, because what you do in life does not get you a lump of coal from some jolly fat man. It gets you a visit from me. Do you remember when you were young, and you were snuggled in your bed, and you were afraid to look underneath it, because you were so worried, so afraid that I was there, and I was. Happy Samhain. Happy All Souls Day, Happy Dia de los Muertes, and Happy Halloween. Pride, 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 hey, hey.